Hello and welcome to my channel, and for whoever has already been to my channel, welcome back. My name is Karina and I'm a PR expert. I'm actually a master in public relations and mass communications. And as you know, if you have already watched me, I have created my channel in order to help people with using PR and different public relations techniques, as well as their personal image, to create their best life and to create their best professional path. But I want to make this channel about something more than just your personal image or your personal branding. And if you have noticed, I'm actually talking on a little deeper topics. I'm not going to look only at how to create the best press release letter or something like this, because all of that technicality I believe you can find somewhere, you can find on other channels, you can find in other medias. But I want to give a little deeper perspective about personal image and personal branding and the topic of PR in general, because throughout the years and throughout the centuries, including the centuries that PR didn't exist as a profession, those techniques were actually used in ways that they were shaping societies. There were people that were using those techniques to influence people's minds and shape societies, like whole societal structures. And what I believe is that everybody can actually use those techniques in their own favor, but not in a way like to get more money or to climb some ladder or to start a business that is going to suddenly blow up in superficial ways, but to use them in their favor to actually live their truth. You can actually find your authentic self, and you can work with your own mind, or you can understand the ways that medias and societies, and especially today social media, the way that they influence your mind, and you can actually choose a source of information, but not only of information, but also of influence. But most importantly, you can learn to understand and to manage your own presence. And I'm not going to say only your own personal image, but your whole own identity. You can actually find originality, like your authentic self, and you can use those techniques to show it in a way that is going to get you in the best possible position in life, for yourself, but also for the world in general. Like, you can actually be the person in this world that you are supposed to be. And this is what I think that public relations can be all about. And I really respect people who are keeping it strictly professional and who are talking only about the technicality and how to work with social media algorithms and stuff. But I believe we need to look deeper. And right now what I have prepared for this video is the topic of AI, artificial intelligence. And I actually know almost nothing about artificial intelligence. I admit it. I'm somebody who's learning, and I'm on a very basic level of knowledge about AI, which I probably should. I'm gonna try my best, of course, but a lot of people are scared that AI can take up jobs or can pick up things that a person apparently cannot do anymore, and AI can do that better. So I wanted to talk about an advantage that we have over AI. And this advantage is actually our humanity and our authenticity. Because we all as humans have something inside that is unique for each of us. Our personality, our soul, our spirit, this authentic self that we call us, basically. So this is something that AI cannot really have, because AI is still an algorithm, a machine, right? But we are humans. So you as a human, you experience the world in a whole different way. You have emotions. And of course, we're talking about emotional intelligence and controlling and managing your emotions, but that doesn't mean that you should lack emotion, right? Emotions are a part of life, and you should really think about your emotions in this way that you can not only manage them, but actually truly experience them and live in them. And you can still use them into your advantage, because in a lot of ways, emotions are telling us things that can be useful for us. And I'm not talking that you have to be overly emotional and crazy. If you actually learn to be attuned with your emotions, that can work in your favor. And when you create your personal image or your personal branding, including a professional one, I believe that you should still show your uniqueness. And I'm not talking that the kind of uniqueness that you can say, I'm so unique, I'm going to be eccentric, I'm going to dress up like something in a way that it's inappropriate. I'm not talking about that, but I'm talking that there is certain uniqueness that is authentically you, and that you can work with. And of course, you can use PR and communication techniques that a lot of consultants teach, but all of those things are there to help you with this one thing. And this is what I believe it. With this one thing that is showing your authentic self. So anything that you do about your personal image or your personal branding or your communication strategies that you use in order to get ahead in your career or in your business, have in mind your authenticity, the person that you truly are, because that's the thing that nobody can replicate. That's the thing that's unique. You can have many replicas of the same AI algorithm or AI, some kind of an app or something like this, but there's no second you. This part that is authentically you, there's no second you. And this is really what the world needs right now. And I think right now we need it more than ever. We need people to be more authentic, because I'm hearing everybody repeating all the same things all over the place. And terms like personal branding, for example, they become trendy. And at some point that has lost its meaning. Because how are you going to create personal branding when branding means those things that like make you authentic, that those particular things that identify you? How are you going to create this personal branding if it's not all about your authenticity? It is going to basically be fake. It is not going to be you. It is going to be something that works. It is going to be some kind of a replica of you, but you will not show who you are, and you will not offer the world what you truly can offer. So this is some material to think about in this video. I definitely think that it could be helpful for you to start thinking about that, and maybe write to me in the comments what you think. Okay, so this is from me today. You can subscribe for my channel. You can also like and share this video, and I'm going to leave a link to my website below so that you can learn a little more about who I am and what I do. Thank you very much and have a great day.